G'day ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the YouTube channel. How are we all doing today? Ladies and gentlemen, things are about to get a whole lot more cinematic here on the channel. Now, my experience with such things is not that high, and I've changed some settings on my camera. My new microphone came in, which is exactly the same as the old one, or at least it should be, so the microphone quality should not be indistinguishable. But I got an ND filter for my camera, or more so a whole pack of ND filters, because they just look so much nicer. Every time I watch a video that's done of some guy doing a ride, they're always using ND filters. So I thought I'd pick some up. You turn the smoothing off so it's not so beautifully simple when you're riding around. Jeez, it's the second video in a row I've seen one of those on the road. Two of them on this road. Ah. And if I'm not quite there with the settings yet, bear with me. It's not the easiest thing. It's no longer automatic. It's a manually adjusted thing now, so I need to set it up before the ride. So hopefully I've done a relatively okay job today. And the microphone's working and the camera's working. So I don't know, man. I'm using an ND16. I know ND8 works for cloudy days, but it is quite sunny still. So bear with your boy whilst he understands learning stuff. One thing I do want to sort of get out of the way for this video is, do you care if it's smooth? And I'm talking about like the camera shakiness. I've turned off the stabilization, that's the word I'm looking for, because it's a lot of people do that anyway. But I figured I'm either going to leave it off all the time if you guys like the effect it gives, or I'm only going to sort of disable it for the more intense rides when I'm doing through the twisties and stuff. But on the old standard motovlog thing, oh, a bit of dustiness there. I don't know if the camera's going to pick that up, but the more rides like this, I don't know if it matters as much. So you just let me know. It's a matter of trial and error right now, but I'm enjoying it. I did order myself some ND filters before, but unfortunately, GoPros are a fun thing. So the Hero 9, 10, 11, 12 black GoPros, all the ND filters are universal. You can just get one, pop it on top, and it works just fine. But I accidentally bought some for the Hero 13, which of course is the only model out of them that has a different sized lens cap. So the ND filters I bought were too big for my current GoPro, which was mildly annoying. It is rather unfortunately warm today, and now it is cloudy, so I don't know how the ND filter is going to go. Hopefully it's okay. On every other day it would have been good for the 16, so maybe the ND8 would have been the move today, but we'll see. Like I said, it's a trial and error, man. If you like it or you don't, well, we'll see. But dude, it's supposed to be storming today, and it's looking like it's getting that way, so I thought I'd get a video out before I go to work, because, well, I have another video in the bank. I'm recording this one for tomorrow, because tomorrow is supposed to be rather wet and miserable, but I'm getting this video in the bank early. But I am going to see, I might even actually upload this one first, just to see, because I want to see the responses early. I'm a results man, and I want to see what them results is. Oh, I love people accelerating the speed of light. Yeah, so, like I said, it's a brand new piece of kit for me. I have no idea how to use it properly. I'm excited about using it. From what I've seen, it tends to make the videos look a lot better, objectively, not subjectively. I've set it up so there should be a bit of motion blurriness and everything. I tells you what, it's a bit of a rabbit hole I went down to figure this out. Does anyone else do this as well? Around the best, just go through the bits. If it's not like a curb, you can just go straight over it. But yeah, so I went down a bit of a rabbit hole because I wanted to decide to see exactly what I could learn. That is an interesting little street there. Because, look, I like making the videos, and if I can make them better, and at a relatively easier way to do it, I'm gonna. It was a little bit more expensive, but technically I can claim it all on tax. But dude, I'm loving life right now. We're getting the vlogs going. The consistency is fun. Oh, that was a bit more of a bump than I thought it was going to be. The consistency is keeping it up. It's giving me some problem solving for the days that I can't sort of get out and ride. And not in a bad way. I'm not stressed or anything about it. Because at the ultimate end of the line, if I can't get a video done, well, I'm just not going to do a video and the day's going to be missed. But if I can, I'll do everything I can possibly try and do to get it done. But like I said, it's just a matter of, if it can't be done, well, it can't be done. Alright, there's no point crying over spilt milk and all that such and such. I don't think I've ever come this far through this road before, but there's only one way to learn places, and that's to go through them. It's quite a nice area though up here, actually. Probably all these houses probably cost a fortune. Man, you know, like in my neighbourhood, the houses cost $5 million and they look just like this. But they're all those French provincial new houses. But the blocks are the same size, they're not big. Small blocks, ugly ass houses, and they're all selling for $5 million. I'll tell you what's really fun. On my old Tascam mic, I had a dead cat on it from the Purple Panda. And I super glued it on there because I kept getting sick and tired of it falling off. And getting that bitch off was a pain in my ass because, as you would imagine, when something's super glued on, it don't like coming off easily. Wait a minute, I know where I am. You guys are very familiar with this part of the area. I come down this part all the time for motor vlogs. I didn't realise that this is where this ends up. Well, happy days. Yep, just up ahead is where I always used to come out of for my motor vlogs. But yeah, so I might end up super gluing this dead cat to this microphone as well, because I like having the cats not fall off, because it's a pain in the ass all the time panicking to see if the dead cat's mounted securely, or if you bump something and it falls, or if you take it off in your pocket and you lose it, or you'll drop it out of your pocket. So I'm not really thrilled about the idea of having to redo that, because I did super glue the other one on like 4 or 5 times before it finally held on and it never came off again. So in that regard, I'm a little bit scared, but at the same time, what are you going to do about it, man? So I bought a whole pack of dead cats this time, so if I do end up super gluing it, I'm not going to have to rip off the old one to try and save it for the new one. Although I didn't have to this time, but I did buy those dead cats in the hopes of it fitting better, but they're actually a little bit looser. But, well, like I said, I'd rather have too many than not enough, don't you go car. It is rather warm right now. It's only like the low 30 degrees, but the UV is really biting, and I can feel it burning. Oh, not my favorite kind of weather, but also I like it. It's going to be storming later. I'm keen. So this video might go out tonight, ladies and gents, and then the other video I had backed up will go tomorrow. So obviously the GoPro is going to go revert back to normal. But bear with me through this change. I'm glad I get the opportunity to do this with some guys and girls that are interested in watching and telling me if it's good or not. Don't be scared to tell me if something looks horrible. I'm not going to cry about it. I'm not that kind of individual. I'm a big shit talker in real life, and if I can't handle a bit of talking shit, well, then hypocrisy, mate, hypocrisy. But I thought it would be a good time to sort of boogie on down, because it's time to start improving the content again. So like YouTube is a constant step of trying to up your game a little bit. Now obviously certain genres only have so much limits you can go. Like I think Chase on 2 Wheels is sort of at the pinnacle of a lot of his content anyway, because man, hiring a camera car to follow you around whilst you ride bikes is pretty up there. I'm not going to be up to that stage, but just improving the quality so it's a little bit more cinematic, you know? Cinematic, of course, I'm joking. I'm excited to see what this new little chapter of the YouTube channel holds. Now, like I said to you guys before, everyone seemed to really like that MT10 video I did. If anyone else wants me to ride their bikes, it doesn't matter how powerful it is, but you know, sometimes the more powerful ones are fun. If anyone knows of anyone with an FTR, they're happy to let me try out that. I would love to get a go on an FTR 1200. That thing is one of my favorite looking naked bikes out there. Except for the petrol tank, but I don't care. Its beauty overrules its annoyance. So let me know down below. But ladies and gentlemen, this is really it for the motovlog today. Like I said, it's more of a onboard test, and it's leaving room for you guys to tell me if it needs to do any more to it, because, well, I'd rather have the feedback from you guys, not just looking at it myself and deeming it if it's good or not. Now, I figured if it's a bit dark, I can brighten it in post, but if it's not, well, I'll be happy with it. But I am still going to do some research and learn these things, because, well, it's forever a learning process. And if I can make it better, I'm going to try my best to make it better. But ladies and gentlemen, that is all I have time for today. I do hope you've enjoyed the content. It was a nice, simple one. I don't think it was too long, too short either. It was those in between, testing out the lovely little filter on the camera, and of course testing out the new microphone to see if it sounds any different or better or worse, because my fear is that it's going to run like the other mic I bought, which is really a really hot mic, and that's not something I want, because a hot mic is it breaks up a lot, like it's just constantly peaking. Oh boy, I'm just going to sit in between these cars here. You know, sitting next to buses, it gets rather hot. But ladies and gents, thank you so much for watching. I do hope you take it easy, keep it cheesy, have a good day, and let me know down below about your criticisms. So, peace, bye!